Finally, today is the day we all have been waiting for. Finally, on this lesson, we're gonna finish this artwork. Finish him. Like from the game where usually you fight and then he says finish him in combat. Okay, maybe you don't know that game anyway. So yeah. Anyway, what we actually need to do, we have to go back to this rectangle and we need to create a mask. So we need to make sure it's going through her head, and for that we need to select this image here. So we just hold Ctrl or Command and then we click, boom. As you can see, we have selected everything that we need. So now we're gonna back to the rectangle mask, to this mask. We go select brush tool and make sure you change the color to black. And let me actually make this bigger, size a little bit, and now we can just start drawing like this, boom. So as you can see, now we just need to delete it from here, like this. Okay, now let's go to select and choose deselect. Now we need to select our mask. Make sure you select the mask, go to filter, blur, and we need to choose Gaussian blur. And let's actually add a little bit of blur, so even more, maybe too much, around 13 should be fine. Let's click OK. Now when we have blur, let's also select this. We also need to go here and we have to choose here screen, so that it looks like a rainbow, because on normal, as you can see, it's too strong, and on screen and it looks more realistic, so it looks better, in other words. Now what we also need to do is we need to fix a little bit of here. So that's why we select this mask, we select black color for now, and make sure hardness is 0%. Let's make brush a little bit smaller, and as you can see, we have here some hairs that we need to show. And also we can just make sure again hardness is 0%. And if I just draw here on the side, not on the rainbow but here, as you can see, the sides are getting smoother and it looks more realistic that way. Boom. And now we actually need to create a copy of this rainbow to make it a little bit stronger. So again, we hold Alt or Option and drag it up in order to create a copy. You can do it with Alt or Option, or you can click right and you can choose duplicate layer and you can click OK. So there are different ways. As you can see, now it's stronger and it looks much better. Now there are just some final touches left. We need to change the colors a little bit, and if you go here and choose color balance, this helps us to balance the colors. Yeah, that was such a good explanation. Color balance, to balance the colors. So as you can see, for example, here we have cyan, red. We can we can choose we want to add more red or we want to have more cyan. We can choose we want to have more magenta or we want to have more green. And the reason why these colors are actually located on the opposite side, because for Photoshop, the opposite of red is cyan, the opposite of magenta is green, the opposite of yellow is blue. That's how Photoshop sees colors, okay? And actually, in order to have the same numbers that we had in our original artwork, I have a screenshot, so because I can't remember all the numbers, right? So we just need to go to midtones. We need to have +26, -12, and -4. So as you can see, we add a little bit of reds to the midtone. We add a little bit of magenta, so that's why it's -12. So as you can see, now it's a little bit to the left. And we add a little bit of yellow, which is -4. Let's see. Boom, good. And now if I just click on the eye to turn this off and on to see the difference before and after, before, after, before, after. As you can see, it's much more warmer right now. The pink looks just better. And now there was only one final touch. We see here this kind of really nice pink glowing colors, and how we're going to do that is actually going to blow your mind. We're going to use blur tool. Yeah, you heard it right, blur tool. So let's actually create a new empty layer, and let's take this layer and let's bring it down, 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 so it's located above the image. Now we go here, we click right and we choose blur tool. Make sure you have sample layer selected, make sure strength is 100%, mode is normal, and opacity hardness is 0%. So now, for example, if I just start drawing, let's say I want to make this place blurrier, as you can see, it starts adding this kind of pink glowing color. You wonder why. The reason it does this because we have here color balance effect, and we also have here sample layers. So basically it goes through all the layers and samples information from every layer. That's why it also samples information from color balance, and that's why when we actually draw, it doesn't only make it blurry, but it also draws with red color, because here you have mainly pink and red colors set up. If I turn this off just for experiment and I start drawing, you see nothing happens. I turn this on, I start drawing, you see it's pink again. So now you can just draw with this, you can make some parts pinker, like glowy, how you want. So here we can add a little bit to the hair, a little bit to this part of the hair, like this, more here, and boom. Isn't that just magical? I told you we're gonna finish it on this lesson. What, didn't you trust me? Honestly, I actually thought we'll have to do another lesson, but we finished it on this lesson, so that's good, right? With that said, I really hope you enjoyed this class, and see you guys on the next class. Make sure to check the next video as well, where I'm gonna show you some other cool classes that you can take to create even more amazing stuff. Bye bye, guys. I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, don't cry.